Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. This got posted up on my community page. Steve Scalise. He's the number 2 Republican in the House. So they refer to the number 2 in the House or in the Senate as the whip. They're the person who whips up the votes and makes sure that any legislation that Republicans want to pass, or the Democrats, have the votes. There's Democratic whips and Republican whips. Anyways, he announced the other day, about a week ago, that he has blood cancer and he's getting it treated. So I'm curious, what's going on with Steve Scalise and his blood cancer, and figure out what Spirit's willing to share with us regarding this issue. Entertainment purposes only. Spirit, what can you tell us about Steve Scalise's blood cancer? He's this could be stress related. He gave the announcement and he said, it's very treatable. That doesn't mean he's not anxious as like crazy behind the scenes, but it's treatable. It's caught early and it's treatable. So I don't know if this is so much anxiety as much as the stress of the job contributed to this problem. Or you know what it is? He actually, I think this is anxiety because he doesn't know what caused this, and he doesn't know the outcome. Again, if this is something where he's got 90% chance of survival, it still means you have a 10% chance of not surviving it. You know what I mean? I don't know what the survival numbers are, but it's one thing when you're detached and you're not in it. You say, oh yeah, 90, 95% survival rate. Yeah, until you roll that 1 on your D20 and then you're done. So I think he's actually, he's stressing out over this because of the unknown. He doesn't know what to expect. He doesn't know where it came from, and he doesn't know what's next. But he's trying to project strength. Now, we got this. I'm okay. And that's one of the things with politics is if people think that you're weak or ill, then they start getting out the knives and sharpening up to replace you. And I don't think he wants to be replaced because there's your replacement card. In the past, the Ten of Swords, endings. I think this is more... this may, I don't know, maybe something like this, or cancer is running his family. I haven't actually done the research on that one to see what his... if there's any family history. I just looked at the CNN article. It would not surprise me if there's a family history of cancers that have prematurely killed off members of his family, and I would suspect male members of his family. And that's probably why he's stressing the heck out over this. Current situation, King of Swords. He's in a position in the Republican Party where he's in a very important position because McCarthy is one weak House Speaker, and it's up to Scalise to do the heavy lifting. And again, he's the whip for the Republicans, so he's the majority whip. He's got a very important position to try and keep Congress and the House of Representatives moving forward when you're being faced with the MAGA faction. And at the same time, as important that is, his health is also important. So he needs to be able to make the decisions on that. Knight of Cups. I don't know if this is people coming in and fake people coming in. I think people are genuinely offering him support and condolences and well wishes and stuff like that. The Democrats, generally speaking, are empathetic like that. I don't know if anybody in the Republican Party is, going to McCarthy and kind of lobbying to, if Scalise gets removed, I might be a good person on that one. I'd keep an eye on that one, but I'd like to think that this is just people offering well wishes to him on that. Oh dear. Lesson to be learned from this, though, is the Tower. That would seem to indicate that maybe this is something. One of two things is going to happen here. Either this condition is a lot worse than they're letting on, or something happens, that it's a lot worse than they're letting on, or this could have something to do with the budgets, because we're coming right up on the budgets here, right? And the MAGA faction they're pissed with the raising the debt ceiling, and they want blood from McCarthy with regards to the budget, and they would have no problem with shutting down the government. And it could very well be that he's not feeling well, so he's not as effective reaching out to these folks. And if he's not effective on reaching out to the MAGA folks, they're going to bring the government shutting down. But this could be health, this could be the government. Let's see. But things keep going on. Maybe this is the government. His illness makes him less effective at reaching out. Now that whole strength card, projecting strength, maybe because he's sick. Some of the MAGA faction, again, they smell blood in the water, and then they want his position. They want McCarthy to relieve Scalise. Like if Scalise can't be on the floor, they want McCarthy to replace him with a Freedom Caucus candidate. And if they don't do it, that might be another one of their demands to not shut down the government. Okay, didn't see that one coming. Didn't see that coming at all. Okay, so I guess there's a couple of different ways to interpret it. Maybe we'll ask. Is this illness enough to cause Steve Scalise in the near term or in the near future to have to step down from Congress? He might take an absence, a leave of absence, but will he actually have to step down? That's what I want to know. It wouldn't surprise me if he takes a leave of absence for treatment, but will he actually have to step down? Behind the scenes work, discussions, negotiations, all sorts of fighting for it, squabbling, bickering, arguing, taking care of your health, judgment, holding on to dear life. 3 Pentacles, money, 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 money. Will he have to step down? I guess it's not telling me yes or no. It's possible. It's possible he has to step down. There'll be negotiations behind the scenes to keep the power in the traditional Republican Party and not give it up to the MAGA group, because somebody needs to take care of their health. Pentacles, health. Pentacles, health. It's not just money. It can also be health. Discussing his health. Taking care of his health. Holding on to his health. There's judgment. There's just so much you can do, and there's going to be squabbling. You know what? I'm going to say he might very well step down. I would give this more likely to step down because of this than not. This is not where I expected seeing this going. So there's with this one, the safe bet from an intellectual sort is to just say, he'll be fine because that's what he told everybody. But I'll go on a limb and say, I think he's going to step down because of this. And there's going to be all sorts of fighting for his position on there. I would be really curious to see if this is something that runs in his family or not. Is there anything else I want to read on that? It looks like he'll step down. I don't know who to replace. I guess if he steps down, we can focus on that. But it sounds like they would already have his replacement negotiated if he steps down. Timing's not the greatest. I'm not going to read on timing. I did ask if be around the budget. No, I'm going to leave it at this part right here. Anyways, so that's my rating on Steve Scalise. Not what I was expecting. It sounds like maybe this is something that's worse than he's letting on, or maybe there's some family history with it, and it looks like it will cause him to step down for his health, for the betterment of his health. Now, again, if this is something that's aggravated by stress, being in Congress, and Lord knows the whip of the Republican Party in the House with the Freedom Caucus in there, yeah, stressful job. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting my channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for your likes and subscribes and shares for feeding the YouTube algorithm beast. So my videos reach out to new viewers. And for the new viewers who've just recently subscribed, welcome to the channel. Glad you joined us. Hope you find these videos entertaining and informative. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.